Bitcoin's been on a wild ride, falling 5% over the weekend, and it's kicking off August with a bearish vibe, which is, well, noteworthy given historical trends.
Right. I mean, August has quite the reputation for being, a tough month for Bitcoin.
Exactly. Historically, August tends to see declines, on average about an 11.4% drop. That's a pattern we can't really ignore, even though there have been bull moments like in 2021.
So, what's our current picture here? I heard Bitcoin slid from around $118,000 to just over $112,000, right?
Yeah, that's right. Bitcoin dipped from approximately $118,330 on Friday to about $112,300 on Sunday. And it's crucial that it holds on to its support, especially that key level near $110,000 coming in after those record highs.
And Tony Sycamore from IG Markets put a lot of weight on that, didn't he?
Absolutely. Sycamore pointed out that if Bitcoin stays above the support between $112,000 and $110,000, there's a chance for it to push towards its previous all-time high. But he also warned that any negative risk sentiment could open the door for a deeper dip.
Yeah, risk sentiment is like, the heartbeat of the market right now, especially after that dismal jobs report and some tariff developments.
For sure. It's like walking a tightrope for Bitcoin. If the market's feeling risk-averse, breaking that support could potentially drive prices down further, even heading towards near $99,000, based on the 200-day moving average.
That's intense. Now, Arthur Hayes also chimed in, predicting a drop to about $100,000 with these macroeconomic pressures, right?
Yes, he did. And his prediction definitely adds to the cautionary tone. With this bearish backdrop, the fear is that macro pressures could really drag Bitcoin lower.
Yeah, but don't you find it a bit extreme? I mean, isn't there a chance that, the market might rally despite the odds?
I get where you're coming from, but historically speaking, August hasn't been kind to Bitcoin, except for those rare bull periods, like in 2021 when it grew by almost 14%. Most Augusts have seen declines.
True, but isn't it possible that 2025, being a bull market year, could disrupt this pattern?
It's a valid point, and indeed some metrics have shown exceptions during bull markets. However, right now, with a bearish start and significant monthly resistance at around $125,000, there's little immediate catalyst to break through that barrier.
Right, I see. So, kind of like Bitcoin is at a crossroads, where it needs to balance historical bearish trends with the potential for bullish turnaround.
Exactly. It's like playing with fire. On one hand, if risk sentiment holds and support levels remain stable, it could retest its all-time highs. On the other, if market sentiments slip, we might see a correction that pushes it right back to those critical levels around $100,000.
Right, and that's not just a number. It signifies a major turning point for traders and investors alike.
Absolutely. It's a key level that many watch closely because breaking that could have a domino effect on market confidence.
Yeah, and it sounds like risk sentiment post that dire jobs report and tariff worries is really the wild card here.
Yeah, risk sentiment is like the weather of the crypto market, unpredictable and capable of changing the whole landscape.
Do you think that these external macroeconomic factors like international policies and economic reports will continue to impact Bitcoin as much moving forward?
They definitely do. It's like Bitcoin is not living in its own bubble anymore. It's very much affected by global economic moods and policy changes.
Exactly. So we could potentially see a scenario where Bitcoin holds support, rallies, and then just as quickly gets back into a correction if global sentiment sours again.
Yeah, it's a volatile seesaw. And just like with any volatile asset, there's always that price uncertainty, especially in a month known historically for downturns.
I find it fascinating how, despite these patterns, there's still so much tied to investor psychology.
Absolutely. Crypto isn't just numbers. It's about narratives, sentiment, and trust. And when those aspects wobble, even significant support levels might not stop a sell-off.
Now, what about that monthly resistance at $125,000? How crucial is that for the next steps in Bitcoin's trend?
That's a great point. As per Sycamore, even if prices rally above the key support, that $125,000 resistance will be a major challenge. There's just not enough current momentum to decisively break through it.
Makes sense. So, if Bitcoin can't clear that hurdle, we're likely looking at a prolonged correction phase for August, perhaps even spilling into September, where history doesn't favor gains either.
Exactly. Septembers have been tough too. Most have ended with losses, which only compounds the bearish sentiment brewing in the market.
Yeah, interesting how history can be such a relentless teacher. But then sometimes unexpected factors can flip the script, right?
That's true. A sudden positive shift in macroeconomic conditions or renewed investor confidence could pull Bitcoin back. However, as of now, the script seems set for a cautious ride.
I appreciate the nuance here. It's not just about a flat percentage drop. It's an interplay between key support levels, historical trends, and broader economics.
Absolutely. It's like a layered cake where every slice, be it the historical declines, support testing, or external economic factors, matters.
Exactly. But I'd respectfully challenge that it might be too simple to lean solely on historical trends. Don't you think emerging global dynamics could recalibrate these patterns more quickly than we expect?
That's a fair critique. While history gives us a roadmap, it's not a crystal ball. New economic policies and global events can indeed disrupt these patterns, meaning traders need to stay on their toes.
Yeah, right. So it's really about balancing historical insight with real-time market sentiment and policy shifts. A challenging but fascinating puzzle.
Yeah, exactly. It's this very dynamic interplay that's keeping us all engrossed in Bitcoin's journey. We'll definitely be watching how these factors evolve over the coming weeks.
For sure. Keeping an eye on those support levels and market sentiments will be key. Thanks for the deep dive. It really uncovers the multiple layers at play in today's crypto climate.